Bonjour, je m'appelle Jerry, and welcome back to the channel. Hey Basedheads, it's time for another update on all things Based AF, so crack open a fraz, smash that like button, and let's get into it. The musical talents of Robin and Tom Letts have formed the music group Meet, who are the best rappers in the metaverse, and they made their first in real life performance at NFT Paris, which was one of the highlights of the show, giving a live rendition of their recently released single, JPEG. And Harshith, one of the Based AF moderators, also made his own music video. Let's check it out.
À peu près 100 personnes des hommes, mais quand tu me vois parmi ces ratés à NFT Paris, yo! I ain't got a lot of money, honey bunny, but I'm stacking pretty pictures that I promised to my progeny. My assets are massive, I got a monster collection. I was about to move out before the market correction. So what if my liquidity is minimal when I possess a lyrical fluidity that's criminal? I'm rocking oodles of doodles, packing tens off a den. So come on, find me in Paris among all the contenders. Baby, we can dance all night long. I got a +1 for an after on a yacht, babe, with a dance floor. You will have seen so many men on the Seine before. So come, honey. Allez, viens à NFT Paris. Allô?
Allô?
Oui, toi.
Qui, moi?
J'ai trop des JPEG chez moi. C'est vrai.
Mais non.
Bien sûr.
Toujours.
J'ai une centaine de petits pingouins sur le bleu. Tu peux les toucher si tu n'es pas trop sûr. À NFT Paris.
Robin and Tom arrived in Paris, guitar in tow, dressed from head to toe in fluoro yellow, Bored Ape Yacht Club ETH Address garb. They stuck out like a sore thumb during the conference. This was the first public performance and public appearance of the Based AF team, and we're still very much off the radar of the broader Web3 consciousness, with the GM Web3 Twitter space not realising Robin has started his own venture, Based AF, and still thinking he works for the Defiant, making note of him as he walked past with Tom.
Oh my, look at these guys. Check this out. Check this out. They got the thing going on, the Pixelval, G-Money, Adidas.
Metaverse.
That's the guy right?
From the Defiant.
Huh?
It's the guy from the Defiant.
No way.
Yeah.
Are they gonna play an instrument? Look at him. They got an instrument. They got a fucking piano going on him.
Bro looks like a mutant ape IRL. I don't think he
knows Literally, the job, bro.
He's a good content creator. I like him.
Yeah, what's happening behind us? Oh, it's the Defiant. Oh, they're about to fucking play too. Let's go. Look at that.
Is this the Defiant showing us up?
Yeah, literally. Look at that. Literally showing us up.
There could not be more of a crowd around the Defiant right now. There could not be less of a crowd around us.
Yeah, look at that. Like, yo,
we're
what
getting
the
shown
fuck?
up right now. We really are.
We're really getting shown up.
Is actually a musician.
I want to be fun.
He's actually a singer / guitar player. So
You play guitar?
I mean, I listen. They are DeFi podcasts. I didn't know they were rappers.
Oh, so that was not the Defiant. The musicians as well.
Fair enough.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We should have them on today. I mean,
we're coming for you now.
we're coming for you now. We're coming for you now.
Bro's gonna learn an instrument. There's
you know
there's
what
the
it is.
most insane crowd opposite us, and there's not even. Maybe
I love that.
Maybe there's one guy
I
watching
love
us
this
right
for
now.
Josie, like the cyberbrokers. I have a cyberbroker myself. And
Cyberbrokers are pretty cool.
That's a solid fucking product. That's one of them that
all
was
on
waiting
chain,
on.
man. All on
That's
chain.
one of them. That,
The team are also expected to go to NFT Tallinn in Estonia in May, and will no doubt be involved at NFT NYC, the biggest NFT Web3 conference of the year, and by that point they'll have a lot more out there to show people. It's been a big couple of weeks for Based AF, with their Metaverse Marathon documentary finally landing and being well received. Been several months in the making this video, and they had some major technical hurdles which delayed the project by several weeks, but it was well worth the wait. The 35-minute documentary is thoroughly entertaining and sets the stage for the standard that Based AF is going to strive for going forward.
Did you know that when you start a new YouTube channel, you basically have two options? You can start small, or you can go for broke. So I decided to do something nobody has ever done before. What's the worst that could happen?
Guy.
Come on, stop it! Ow! Oh! I'm a king of the world!
Curb, one of the creative directors at Based AF, has been hard at work and leaking lots of alpha in the Sixers Discord channel. This is a markup graph of the world building around Based AF. It's pretty clear to see there's an awful lot going on here, and a whole bunch to look forward to in future. With the light lore around Trashland involving a high level of community co-collaboration in its design and implementation. It's fun to be this involved as a community member on a brand new project as it grows. There's a whole bunch of brands we haven't seen yet, like Roadmapper, which seems to be inspired by the North Face, Degen Candy, Quancorp, Brutal Vapes, Junks, and a whole heap more. And Curb has also put out a vote around the first physical drop we can expect for DGAF, with a vote taking place around a tech collar or a hoodie. Curb has also leaked several images of vending machines and explains how they make a key part of Trashland moving forward, as vending machines will be the main source of goods in Trashland. The vending machines are designed and operated by Quancorp and have a nasty habit of rug pulling the user. For example, they may insist the customer tries different flavours or even barters with the customer when the supplies run low. Each vending machine will have its own personality and unique user experience, and prices may vary from machine to machine, even on ones selling identical brands products. The more expensive machines are more likely to give you what you ask for, and the cheapest machines you generally get what you are given, regardless of what you choose. Just one example of the fun layers of gamification we can expect to experience in Trashland. As a way of saying thank you for participating, each tentpole, a major video effort we can expect to drop each quarter, a commemorative NFT will be offered as a free mint to those who stay engaged with the community. And the first one has been dropped, with a limited mint window having since passed, with this TP1 NFT being dropped in collaboration with commissioned artist Vector Meldrew. It's based on a snapshot of one per wallet and is designed to be a commemorative NFT with no real secondary value. And the snapshot was done without warning, so people couldn't attempt to game the system. Who knows if these NFTs will have in-game value over time? I'm sure we'll be able to add them to the lore behind our characters in conjunction with the Remark protocol, which adds depth and complexity around the history of your based heads. Other leaks in the Sixers channel include some behind the scenes footage from the team's travel in Kenya and Mexico in preparation for the Metaverse Marathon.
I'm not gonna lie, but this is just more than a little bit sketchy. This photo point. Oh god. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, go on. We're just in one of the most beautiful spots you could ever imagine. But look until you see what we found. It's ridiculous.
Was somebody on the plane committing heinous crimes, and unfortunately that same suspect turned out for sure to be in our bus.
And 20 hours where we were trying to solve who was the sneaky farter exposing us to all of these toxic fumes. It was me. Immortal Chief Supreme Robin has gone on a spiritual journey.
I've got a spiritual journey driving the porcelain bus.
Exactly. I won't make the edit. The man is dying from the shits right now.
Killing everyone on the bus with my gas. It's awful.
Actually, it's lingering. There was one that lingered for 45 minutes.
It's still in my pants. You can still feel it in there.
And now a quick word from our sponsors that make the show possible. Are you building something cool in Web3? And would you like to get in front of the eyes and minds in one of the most engaged and loyal communities around, the Fluffle? Well, hit me up on my Twitter DMs, as the channel is now seeking its first round of official sponsors. Alternatively, you can support my Patreon, or you can buy me a coffee. Oh shit. But if your liquidity is also run dry, fear not, because there's some things you can do for free, and it all makes a difference. You can hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment, and share this with your friends. I'd really appreciate it, and it helps support the channel. So with all that out of the way, let's get back to the show. The first image of the shaft, which is the central piece of lore around the Dildo Dash game we can expect to drop shortly, where based heads can compete to scale the massive shaft to receive the wealthy NFT reward waiting at the top, rumoured to be a mutant ape from the Yuga Labs project. There's also been several leaks about the progress being made around the motion capture studio. It had to be reassembled completely after the Metaverse Marathon. We've also seen some additional 3D renders around the based heads avatars, with this one of Karma, and also a Roblox implementation of Little Pampet, the DGAF boss. Also, the $10,000 challenge is underway, where based heads are encouraged to complete daily quests via the Crew 3 platform to work their way up the leaderboard. And once the Based AF YouTube channel hits 10,000 followers, one lucky based head towards the top of the leaderboard will be randomly chosen to win a 10,000 USDC prize. Not bad. So if you haven't already, be sure to set up your Crew3 account and start completing the challenges.
One base head holder is going to win a $10,000 cash prize.
Tell them to bring me my money.
So if you want to be in with a shot, sign up to Crew3. Do it now. Then share the video, like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. And may the bastiest, most badass based head win. It could be you.
Curb has also leaked these videos of a special commemorative NFT, which will be rewarded to some of the loyalist based heads we have, who joined Robin in real time in the VR chat world in which he was running during the Metaverse Marathon. This is a nice little hat tip to our most base supporters. Just another reminder, the next base space will be happening at 5:30 PM EST on Tuesday afternoons. This week we hope to be joined by our European correspondent, Ali. Ali was in attendance at Paris and got to meet Tom and Supermassive. He also appeared on this podcast. It's a really great conversation around the creator economy and Web3.
Hey everybody, this is Harshad.eth and welcome to the podcast. And yes, this time we have another great episode with my dear friend Auli. So I'm actually working with Auli and he's an amazing community manager. So today we're actually going to talk about community management, Discord moderation, and if you're running an NFT project, why it's super important to understand what community management is and how building community even works. GM Audi, GM, how are you doing, sir?
GM, so happy to be here. The team to set the foundations of like everything from like the lore and the development of the project, just to like set the foundation. If you enable your community to build upon that, that's like one of the most valuable things you can do in Web3. We've just seen how valuable it is to kind of empower your community to build and create stuff around, if it's the IP or if it's the lore. Enable your community to be creative.
You know you're on a pretty good project when the moderators are so committed and are also content creators in their own right. Ali has his own Web3 Substack and publishes regular articles for the Spanish community. And Hashith adds a lot of value in Twitter Spaces and his regular podcasts. Be sure to check them both out and give them a follow. The weekly based spaces are designed to be a community level discussion, so don't be shy in putting your hand up and joining us on stage. The more the merrier. The other big news that was dropped by Robin was the full-time hire of Luke Franks. He sounds like a great get and a perfect fit for the team, and despite his youthful appearance, is very experienced in the space. He was the MC for the Metaverse Marathon.
If he does vomit, hopefully he'll be able to capture it in slow motion and play it down.
And is a natural in front of the camera. He's been creating his own content for almost a decade, including a YouTube channel, 150,000 TikTok subs. He's co-authored 2 novels, runs his own Metaverse podcast. He also created a BBC podcast around dating, and has a wealth of experience in traditional media, especially television. That's one thing that makes me so bullish about Based.eth. It's not just Robin's talents, it's the talents he's been able to draw into the project. Tom Letts
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
was the mastermind behind the JPEG video, and is clearly very musically talented. He's also a copywriter, a linguist, an actor, a musician, and a very amateur footballer. It's great to see that there's now several members of the team who are comfortable in front of the camera, as it means there'll be a lot less direct reliance on Supermassive to always be the subject matter of the content. The team have over a 12-month runway of funding already, but Robin is looking to broker another round of investment to get a further 2-year runway and help scale up operations. This should allow a lot more regular content and execution around the larger and more ambitious tentpole pieces. We can expect some content around the Paris NFT event, followed up by a dating show coming soon.
Yeah, hang on, I'm just doing a thing, hang on. I'm in the virtual, I'm in the metaverse, hang on a second, sorry. I'm about to go on a virtual, about to go on a date, virtual date, sorry,
Oh,
hello,
dear.
sorry, hello.
Wait, does your girlfriend not know you're here?
We're going out in 20 minutes. I'm on a virtual date with a sexy man.
And it sounds like a future tentpole video will likely involve trying to hijack some of Marquez Brownlee's following on the MKBHD tech-focused YouTube channel. It's a massive channel and has over 16 million subs. So it's going to be fascinating to see what Robin and his team try to pull off here. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and maybe consider watching one of my other videos. Bunnies up!